might go 2 hours.
Okay, so settle in, everybody. Let's play pickleball. Well, he knew the angle was coming, but knowing and doing are two different things.
Absolutely shocking that Colin Johns and Andre don't get to the kitchen line. And of course, I was exaggerating about the 2 hours, but only a little bit, I think.
Side out.
So both teams not making it. Only one kitchen arrival in the 3 points played. And I expect that percentage to be up in the 80 or 90% as the match progresses. And again,
you're our math guy, and we're over.
0-0-2.
Andre.
I don't know how he got that back in. J.W. Johnson says, Adam, we're here to speed the ball up. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and he kind of stepped back, too. So
1-0-2.
That was an unusual one for J.W. Johnson. It didn't work out very well for him either.
Point.
Shake and this is retro. Easy bake oven in the midcourt there.
Very, very surprising at the start. Couple shake and bakes, quick triggers pulled at the kitchen. Shocking.
Point.
And they will accept all freebies. 3-zip.
3-0-2.
Was that the Ernie bait there from Colin Johnson?
I don't know. I think a little California wind kicked up and pulled that away from J-Dub, but it doesn't matter. It's still 4-0. Make it 5. And one other thing on the Pisnik injury, Kate Fahey is in the other 2 finals, so had she been able to play, Triple Crown could have been on her paddle today, but got a day off. We saw her coaching up Leia and Brooke, so we may see her coming up later in that role.
Get back quickly, Tina.
Yes.
Nice put away from J.W. Johnson. And, I mean, significant hold, especially with the wooden paddles and the slower pace of play. 5 points is a lot. Less runs. Shoulder fake works again. That was quite a hitch in the swing from Dylan Frazier.
Yeah. Colin completely befuddled as to how that ended up on his forehand.
The fastest you'll see Colin Johns move coming over to get his position in the front right, and made the first ball but couldn't make the second.
2-5-1.
Yeah, those Jones brothers don't sprint a lot.
Second serve. 2-5-2.
I know we said it's vintage, so welcome to 2020.
Side out.
Nice flick from a low position up high on Dylan Frazier, which is actually the preferred play. If you go right at the midsection of Dylan, has a very good backhand counter, but if you can get it up in the shoulder area or above, you got a chance.
Second serve.
Ellen can't believe it.
No, miserable.
5-2-2. Point. Six, 2-2. Side out.
Caught on the forehand side again.
Yeah, sneaky from JW to find a right hip from that position.
2-6-1.
I think Colin was unsure if that ball was going to stay in. Possibly could have gone wide. We'll never know.
Perfect lob. Thrown to the sky. Feathered in the kitchen, but they didn't advance. Wow. Oh, Andre, that's the easiest one of the bunch.
Yeah, his face said it all after that miss. Really, Andre, gonna miss that one. Happens to the best of us, buddy.
3-6-1. Point.
Okay, big lead down to 2 now.
4-6-1. Point.
Nice job of Dylan Frazier getting very tight to the line. It was a very small opportunity, but he took
5-6-1.
advantage of that ball that was just high.
Second serve. Five, 6-2.
I definitely think the breeze is playing a little bit of a role so far early on.
Side out.
That caught, how so?
Yeah, dropped it in there. I just don't think it's been the cleanest match so
Yes.
far in general. So a couple, sometimes that
6-5-1.
ball takes a left turn on you at the last second. I was expecting this to be a low unforced error
Point.
match, and it really hasn't been up until this point. I
And
think
there's some missed
7-5-1.
first volley that you wouldn't expect to see either.
Point.
And a missed return.
Right.
Let's just
Timeout
continue
receivers,
to
8-5-1.
exclamation. You wonder what he was putting on. That helps the referees
Time in.
make sure everyone is in their
8-5-1.
proper spot.
Point.
Called by Andre.
Yeah.
You have a job over there.
Yeah, when is the cleanliness
9-5-1.
going to pick up for this match? Especially for Frazier and Johnson. There's been no wizardry, and there continues to be no wizardry from the left side stud, J.W. Johnson.
I mean, what a mess that was. Game
10-5-1.
point.
Second
Yeah.
serve.
One stop. Can they get another?
10-5-2.
Okay, that's the wizard there. Start it up, finish it a couple shots later. Gonna need a lot more than that. Dylan Frazier, great right side player.
Yes.
Awesome skill
5-10-1.
set, but J.W. Johnson needs to cook in this match.
And guess who's doing all the cooking? Andre.
The Romanian.
5-10-2. Side out.
Just the absolute deadest of dinks from Colin Johns.
Dead.
10-5-1.
Just can't do anything with it with no grit.
Game point 3. Whoopsie.
Second serve.
Game point 4.
10-5-2. Point.
Ooh. You almost have to challenge this, don't
Referee
you?
timeout. We have
Yes.
a challenge of the out call. The
Because
result of the rally takes us at 11-5.
CJ had this.
We know that he can.
0-0-2.
Sneaky.
Oh my,
Dylan
was it ever?
Frazier. I had no idea. I was ready for the dink rally to continue, and Dylan found a good spot.
Side out.
I mean, CJ had the paddle ready, but it was going to be a problem.
0-1-1.
Late switching over to the backhand there. Nice ball from J.W. Johnson.
And that's another thing with the wooden paddle that's heavier, just the maneuverability. We're going to see that and continue to see that even on Championship Sunday.
Side out.
Yeah, when you're leaning one way, and a couple ounces doesn't seem like a lot, but it is when you have to switch all the way back over and the ball's coming so quickly to you.
So now we have the shadow situation where actually we think it's harder to play on the side Colin and Andre are on. So we'll see if that happens.
Side out.
But these boys in their thirds just are not typical.
Yeah, the kitchen arrival percentage really for both teams is a little bit less than I was expecting, especially for J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier.
I mean, that's a layup that's 3 feet deep.
1-1-1.
Just catches the tape.
I'm just loving the ball flight of the shots of Colin Johns. The third
Just
shots
eye
and the
it.
dinks, the net clearance, there's such an arc to what's happening over there.
There we go. Just stroll on up there. That time can't get it down though, so.
1-2-1.
Wow.
Yeah,
Just, that was wild.
and no idea what happened. Even Andre even did the grunt
Yes.
on a plain dead
Yes.
dink.
And
2-2-1.
the wind is at his back heading towards J-Dub, so that could have been the factor. Wow, what a power from Colin Johns right there.
Yeah, so good from Colin after popping it up. Gets out of trouble. Just the ball from JW not getting over to Colin as quick as normal. Gave him time.
Wow, now friendly fire over here. It's a mess, but this isn't like football where the first quarter plus the second quarter equals the final score. They're only even here in game two. They find it, they're fine, but it just hasn't been there yet.
Second serve.
This is less than 50% getting to the kitchen. Stunning.
2-2-2.
is a nice combination for the fellas with the pink shorts. Dylan starts it up, and JW, the most action on that last shot that I've seen off of his paddle in this match.
Second serve.
I mean, not a lot on it, but right at the pedicure.
And Colin had a weird body position too. It was kind of right in front of his face, and he got the paddle on top of the ball.
Dives out of the way, and the Flick Wizard doesn't have the same level of potions and magic in this paddle. However, you want to challenge the hand speed, you shall pay.
Two.
That's in. Oh no, what a rally.
Yeah, more lobs, Dylan.
Yeah.
So throw them up. It's a great play. Throw up the lobs from the kitchen, hold the kitchen line, know the overheads have so much less pop on them for all players involved.
Second serve.
Dylan almost punched the paddle, but that's a solid 7-ply maple there, sir.
Good restraint from him.
So the entertainment value, I think, is different than what we expected instead of just grinding dinks.
Yeah, I agree. Really nice early slide from Colin Johns on that last ball to find a backhand counter. He's in his happy place right now. Fadeaway forehand from Dylan Frazier. No dice.
I mean, it worked before.
It did. It did.
Got him.
Very nice. Went right back to it as well. That was a bit more traditionally stable as opposed to stepping back, but that is an absolute beauty from Dylan Frazier.
Yeah, even got the thumbs up from Colin.
That's very rare.
Yeah. Another one. So I see what you did, brother, and I shall match you. What a shot from J.W. Johnson.
Both of those wonderful offensive shots were off of the bounce as well.
Andre did everything in his power.
2-3-2.
So can you speak to the way they unwind the stack? The Johns brothers don't want you to lose line of sight, but you can't call it off if you're standing outside the court.
That's right. You're just giving up any deception of possibly holding.
Frazier on the ground, back up, down goes Frazier, but this fight isn't over. JW cannot miss now. Your boy was on the ground. However, if he speeds it up gratuitously, that's on his watch.
That's absolutely true. Nice long arms with the two-hander from Andre in space.
3-3-1.
Wow, fifth shot drive.
Second serve.
This is it wide. And the fellas have a lot less swing on the dinks than some of the ladies that we've seen. Really bunting the ball and very plain and direct. Colin Johns completely off balance on that third shot drive attempt, lunging for it at the last moment.
3-3-1.
Wind was not read properly there.
Yeah, Colin,
did you see him just tuck?
Yes, that's right, because he wanted to get there and knew he couldn't. I was like, I hope I have backup right here, and of course, Andre supplies that.
I mean, Andre finds a positive. I mean, this is a guy that is your source for motivational quotes. Follow him on Twitter, everybody. Okay. World-class IQ there. Don't jam your paddle into the net, because then it's a fault on you, and that's their point.
And it's wind and spin, and so Colin knew.
It's just a replay if you're curious as to what's happening here. So the fadeaway variety is not as effective. Oh, and our video board paid the price. What did it do?
A light smack from Dylan.
Oh, wow.
Just makes it through. You can also see, Dave, with the dink technique, when the fellas are going cross court, there's a lot more push through.
Yes.
And when it's up the line, it is a full bunt.
That is an unbelievable volley with that paddle. But it doesn't matter. Ernie Tattoo. Impressive move from the big fella.
Good read, one or two big old steps, and finishing the point for Andre Daescu.
No way! No way, Inspector Gadget! How did the arm get out there?
Not possible to get there and hit that shot. Andre disagrees with me.
Yes, he does. In there. That'll be in there.
Love the lob from Dylan Frazier. I think that a couple of those speed ups off of the bounce for Dylan, turn those into lobs, and that could be even more effective.
Good point. So Andre and Colin jump in front by one. Again, winner gets Jimmy Ignatowicz and Augie Guh. Well done from them playing tomorrow for a title. We haven't seen Colin send it off the bounce hardly at all here. Does there and lives to tell about it.
Yeah, tough to do with J-Dub in front of you. So, but it's all about frequencies and timing for Colin. He'll mix in a bunch of drops, then he'll throw in a third shot drive. We even saw a fifth shot drive, and he really breaks it down in an analytical way with his shot selection.
No way he did that.
37 years young for Andre, moving like that.
And then Dylan said, I'm not impressed. I mean, he's probably impressed, but not after that.
He wouldn't say that,
No.
though.
5-4-2.
Able to get just enough spin at him.
Just enough. And then that ball's for sure dropping. Low position. Andre playing fantastic.
Again with the flick, this time through the middle.
Wow. Sees Dylan Frazier sliding over. J-Dub late to...
With the way the other side is playing, they got to get their level up right now. So thank you, Mama Frazier, for sending that in. That's perfect, adding to our vintage weekend.
Side out.
Feels like the lead is 11. I mean,
4-7-1.
I understand you can't even have a lead that big, but just down 3. Make it 2.
Point.
Okay, Dylan Frazier.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
Yeah, it's hit as hard as you can hit it on the forehand counterattack.
5-7-1. Point.
Yeah, back to back, and some nice energy here from Dylan.
Yeah.
So one point, dude. That's it.
Yeah. I love Andre just held the ball there.
6-7-1.
He was not going to let them get going until he had extra time, but a disaster out of the timeout, and we are tied at 7.
7-7-1.
And then how in the world did that happen?
Timeout receivers.
Either one of them wouldn't have even had to extend their own.
8-7-1. Second serve. 8-7-2.
Breeze definitely kicking
Oh,
up
yeah.
right now. Can feel it.
J.W. Johnson off the bounce again and sets up the cookie. 5 in a row.
9-7-2.
Make it 6. Game point. Let's play 3-point.
Ten 7-2.
And what an absolute rampage. We are going to play 3. And Colin or Andre, if you have a picture of you playing a wood paddle, you better send it over, because the minute we showed it, Dylan took over. Game 3 coming up next. We talked about what Andre has done this year, so there will be no quit, but they need to get their level raised back up. Here we go.
Why not a teardrop third shot to start it off for Colin Johns?
So the fadeaway has not been good for Dylan. Everything else was terrific down the stretch.
Rare overswing, I believe, for Andre Daescu. I saw a different technique and paddle path on that poach. That was
flirting with disaster.
I was going to be bad because that was loaded up forehand scorpion, and that was going across Colin's body, but didn't make it there.
Yeah, that's the wind you can hear in our microphones. That's the classic Colin slide and then punch it back down, and didn't get it all the way down as he, those air swings, they're always good. They never miss. I mean, if the gun show is going to be out, you better slam that one, and he did.
Side out. One, two, one.
So tall.
Yeah, I was waiting for some Andre offense, and there you go.
2, 2, 1.
So off the bounce speed ups with the wooden paddle going in, and Andre gets to wear it.
Wore it. Just enough with the first one. Weak reply from Colin. Time for a Dylan Frazier lob. Not going to get a chance in this rally.
Yes, Colin, the 3. 3, 2, 2.
Just a little shuffle on the feet there wasn't set.
2, 3, 1.
I'm glad I'm wearing headphones because Colin Johns just screamed at jet engine decibels, and the big fella couldn't get out of the way. There's the lob, and it is in there. Deep.
Told you it was time for it.
And it was time, and it paid.
And I'm still thinking about that previous speed up from Dylan Frazier. I mean, he went right at the big fella, Adam's apple.
That is the second one of those coming in hot, that inside out, and he's tucking that.
Tuck the elbow. Nice adjustment in technique to protect the body from J.W. Johnson.
I think this is a huge rally right here. You switch up 6-3 after the comeback in game 2. That's a lot to carry to the other side. And that is exactly what they will.
Time in.
And switch. Wind swirling a little, and we're down in a little bit of a ball here.
Colin can't believe it.
7-3-2. Start out. 3-7-1.
So it's J.W. Johnson who gets out of it, pulls the trigger, but the hands matched it. And this is the exact score line, 4-7, that the gents in pink came back from. Ooh, really close.
How did it catch? Oh, Andre's upset.
I'm going to ask the truck if we can see it really close.
I almost thought Andre was talking to someone in the CIBC VIP lounge.
4-7-2.
That was
I saw what you saw, but I don't know what it was. Dylan Frazier, not one, not two, but 3 jabs and a haymaker. That was nice.
7-4-1.
I said, you ready with the forehand, J-Dub? It's not going to make it there because I'm getting in that action.
Wow, and the freebies continue from
8-4-1.
Daescu and Johns.
Second serve.
Now, it's one thing to have been on the same tour together for a long time, but they haven't played together, so that is a different thing. That is in. Clean winner lob from Dylan Frazier. My goodness.
Oh, absolutely a huge fan of that play. He's been impeccable with them.
9-4-2.
Using the wind perfectly. Oh, fakes the speed up. Another one. Incredible backhand overhead by Colin Johns.
Inside out. I mean, back fully to the court. What a shot from CJ.
4-9-1.
Yeah, and the feet were okay, too.
And you can't hit it better.
Second serve. Four 9-2.
Get one more ball back in play for Andre Daescu. I mean, that's just hovering up there for Dylan Frazier. He had a lot of time to think about that one.
Because the wind has suddenly just died down almost to nothing. Okay. Colin Johns says we're not playing slow. Send it, Andre.
Shake and bake.
6-9-2.
I mean, there's been less than 10 of those all day. Now the wind kicks back up. And just like, that's wild, just like that. Dead, up. 2 points from Sunday with the ball back.
9-6-1.
In there. Phenomenal point all around, and we are at match point.
Masterclass of how to use the wind and successfully lob your opponents from Dylan Frazier right now.
As well.
10-6-1.
Here we go, match point. Unbelievable saves from Daescu and Johns. Match point 2.
10-6-2.
Okay.
Colin finds a combo when it's needed the most.
And just during that timeout, here comes the wind back. It's wild in here.
6-10-1.
Just absolutely fantastic hands of gold right there.
Yes, it was. Because Colin did a nice job of getting pushed off the line and getting back in for the initial counter. But J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier were ready.
6-10-2.
Empty trip, ball back, match point 3.
Ten, 6-1.
Reunited, and it feels oh so good. Frazier and Johnson, welcome back to Sunday. They were phenomenal in the last half of game 2 and took over in game 3, and they will play for a title. That is some effort right there. We'll talk to the winners when we come back. Welcome back, everybody, to the Pickleball Central Vintage Open, and in a reunion that went oh so well. Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson are right back where we were used to seeing them. They're heading to Sunday. Well done, boys. Congrats. Dylan, I'll start with you. You're down a game and 7-4. What in the world changed so that you could take this one?
Yeah, Andre and Colin are playing this really tough. They're just making every ball. It's a little windy, so you're a little more tentative to pull the trigger and hit the lobs and speed ups. But I think we just had to commit to the speed ups. I felt like we were doing really well in the fast exchanges. I just feel like once I start pulling, anything that goes J-Dub's way just gets eaten up by his hands. So I feel like it was just a matter of playing a little bit more aggressive.
Well, Dylan, at that exact moment in the broadcast, we put up the picture you're about to see behind you. So turn around, if you will. And we put this up. Can you tell us what we're looking at there, sir? Because I hear your real answer, but we think our graphics team might have been the difference for you.
That's not me. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I was playing with that's the paddle I started with, was the wooden paddle way back in the day. That's on a concrete court in my backyard, and those are good times. So this is back to my roots with the wooden paddles.
J.W. Johnson, great comeback, great win with your buddy Dylan Frazier. I thought we had the personnel on court for this to be an extremely grindy, lot of dinking match. And sure, there were a few of those points sprinkled in, but you guys, I thought, pulled the trigger with offense quite often. Was that the game plan going in?
Yeah, I think so. Just to start out playing aggressive, and I mean, really tough team to do that against because they have great hands, great resets, great everything. But we just stuck to our game plan and kept grinding.
Last question for you, Dylan. The lobs were on point, sir. How did you have the wind dialed in so perfectly? Because that was a major factor in this.
Yeah, I felt like the side that we ended on, I could hit it a little bit better, but I was doing a little bit on the other side too. It's kind of like same thing in mixed, like it wasn't planned, but I just hit a couple, decided to throw it in there when we had a good opportunity and they were landing, so I just decided to stick with it, and at least until it didn't work. So.
Well, it definitely worked. Wooden paddle magic from these two. They're reunited, and it's